Hi. Before we start, I just wanted to quickly say thank you for such a nice response to my last video. I am so excited to be back and so grateful that you're still here with me. I hope you will like this one as well. It's Baku Deku, so I hope you guys will enjoy. Everyone was in their rooms when they suddenly heard Azor yelling for them to come downstairs. Mr. Azor, what are you doing here? Is this going to be a special assignment? Maybe it's an unexpected pop quiz? So don't even say that. I haven't studied at all. If you all would just shut up, we would know instead of jumping into random conclusions. He's right. Please tell us, Sensei. So I'm sure that all of you are aware that Midoriya, Kaminari, Todoroki and Kirishima went on patrol tonight. The whole room quieted down at the mention of the four names. What about it? Well, I just got a call from the pro heroes that are currently there with them, but apparently they got into a fight with a really strong villain and there is no contact with them. They think that the villain's quirk might be taking part in the lack of their presence, but they said to watch the TV closely because maybe there is something that you might catch, given how close you are as a class. Normally I would never throw it upon you to keep the stress level at bay, but it will be in the news anyway. So I just wanted to warn you before they cause unnecessary panic. Wait, so we don't even know if they are okay? Unfortunately we can't be sure. Is the villain that strong? Maybe someone should go and help. Ears is right. I will go, none of you is going anywhere. It's bad enough that 4 students in your class is there. We don't need more of you there. The pros are going to take care of it. I am telling you to stay put. Understood? Everyone except Bakugo nodded. Yes, Sensei. Yes. Bakugo. I asked if you understood. Understood. Bakugo said it reluctantly, to which Azor sighed. I know that you're worried, but it's really better this way. If too many people get caught up into this mess, it's going to be even more dangerous. I just want you guys to monitor the news in case anything pops up. That's it. If I'm going to have any updates on the matter, I will give them to you through Ida. With that, he left. Oh god, my poor Kirishima. Mina was pacing back and forth around the common area, muttering something about everything being okay. Come on guys, I'm sure everything's going to be okay. It has to be. They are very strong. I'm sure it's just a matter of time until they come through that door with smiles on their faces because they defeated another villain. Yeah, you're right. They are going to be fine. I mean, it's Todoroki, Deku, Denki and Kirishima that we are talking about after all. She smiled, trying to cover up for her very visible concern for the boys, especially the 2 color-haired one. Momo then proceeded to walk over to the TV and play the news. Hey man, are you alright? Zero asked quietly as to not interrupt the news. Bakugo looked at him annoyed. Of course I am. Why wouldn't I be? The nerd has probably just hid somewhere to talk over his over-the-top plan on how to defeat the villain. I have nothing to worry about. Bakugo then sat on the edge of the couch and angrily stared into the screen. We can clearly see the pro heroes Kamui Woods and MT Lady fighting the villain with all that they've got, but they do meet unfortunate problems due to the villain's unknown power. In addition, 4 UA students that were present during the fight just a while back are now nowhere to be found, which clearly troubles the heroes. We have a report that one of the students was no one other than Todoroki Shoto, also known as Endeavor's Heroes number 1, son. Will Endeavor show up and save the day? Will we see the return of the missing students? Or is the UA going to live through another student kidnap situation? Like a year ago with the student Katsuki? Bakugo. Mina quieted the TV down. Azor was right. They sure know how to stir the pot. I will go prepare some tea to calm our nerves. Let me help you with that, Kiro. Of course. That's all beeping idiotic. To keep us here. But Kubro, I know it's tough. Ag, shut the hell up, Pinky. I don't need your reassurance or any of that bullbeep. Understood. He stomped out of the common area to his room and shut the door behind himself. Stupid nerd. Making me damn worry about him. Beepy hair, electric dunce and icy hot too. They should be there. He threw himself onto his bed in frustration and opened up the news on his phone. They are there. These beeping heroes are just blind. Even his bed smelled like Deku. All his room, in fact, had many hints that the two spend there together a lot of time. That thought alone almost made the blonde spiraling again. It seems that the villain is getting weaker by the second in front of our very eyes. Bakugou has never been staring into the screen as intensely as tonight. He spent like this about 30 minutes, waiting for something to happen. The villain has been defeated, but there was no sign of the four boys. He clenched his fists on his thighs and stood up, before looking at the window. The villain is defeated, so what stops me from going there and looking for myself? As he was about to open the window, Mina bursted into his room, panting. He saw that the mascara around her eyes is smudged because of tears that she must have let out. Bakubro, why aren't you coming down when we're yelling? Then she noticed that he was wearing a particularly black hoodie and he was standing dangerously close to the window for it to be normal in this situation. Oh my all might, what were you trying to do? Deku's not dead. Why would you want to throw yourself? She ran to him and hugged him despite his protests, and her mascara has started to run down her cheeks once more and she held him for dear life. Raccoon eyes. I am not beeping throwing myself off the window. You're just saying that because I caught you in time. She was lamenting. I was gonna go to that place to look for them. At that she stopped and looked at him dumbfounded. She blinked 3 times before yelling. Do you want me to have a heart attack? After they both calmed down, Mina remembered why did she come there in the first place. They found them. Apparently the villain's quirk was about to hit them when the MT lady attacked him from behind. They think that her kick threw him off balance or something, that's why it only made them all faint or sleep for a while. But the gust of wind that came with the MT lady's kick just blew them away unconscious. Cut to the case. Raccoon eyes. Right. Sorry. They found them somewhere in the suburbs and right now they are at the recovery girl. He didn't even let her finish. The blonde ran towards the recovery girl's room as fast as he could. Not even Azor stopped him. And when he got there and the old lady let him in, he saw his sleeping nerd, obviously all in new bruises and scars. But he was so relieved to see him breathing steadily, that he couldn't care less about it for now. Not that Izuku won't get a lecture again after Kacchan gets it together. But for now, when Deku opened his eyes and his eyes locked with Bakugou's, the only thing the blonde could think of was to run and hug and kiss him all over. So that's what he did. He hugged him so hard that Deku couldn't breathe for a second or two, but it was understandable. When Katsuki made sure to kiss every inch of Deku's face, the broccoli boy finally made a comment about how he missed him only after a few hours, which made Bakugou stop. Later he also made sure that his friends are okay, even Todoroki, before he and Deku were on their way back to the latter's room. You were pretty scared, Kacchan, weren't you? Shut up. But he hugged the boy a little closer to him. Try going missing like that again and they actually won't find you anymore. Izuku laughed. Yeah. They walked a bit in silence before Katsuki spoke up again. I was worried I won't see you again. I really love you, you stupid nerd. After a few seconds when Deku didn't respond, Katsuki looked in his direction only to be met with a crying Deku. Oh, don't be weird. Why are you crying? I can't help it. You're so cute. I'm sorry, Kacchan. I won't make you worry again. I love you too, so much. They kissed, and the rest is history. The end. So what did you think about this one? Let me know in the comments. Please like and subscribe if you like the video. I would be very grateful. Love you and see you next time.